Speaker number 3, Dwayne Smith. Music in the Key of Life. Music in the Key of Life, Dwayne Smith.
I want to put a song in your heart, some glide in your stride, and some hump in your bump. I want to do as the musical group Sly and the Family Stone said in 1969. I want to take you higher. Ba-da-dum. Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests, I want to take you to a higher understanding of music in the key of life. I'll share how music is related to our everyday lives, the influence of musical styles like bebop and the blues, and I'll share how music can sometimes be the key to life. The music of our lives and the life of our music are woven into the fabric of our being. Life is music and music is life, and surely you cannot have one without the other. You see, it's my humble opinion that without music you aren't living, you are merely existing, like a shark in shallow water, like a bear cub who has lost its mother, like the ex-chief accountant at Enron. Merely existing. Many of us don't even realize that we go through life with musical accompaniment. As babies, we are rocked to sleep to the sound of a lullaby. Children learn about the world around them musically. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And have you ever been driving home after a bad day at work, heard your favorite song on the radio, and your spirits were lifted? Only music has that effect. And it doesn't matter what type of music you like. Now, one of my favorite styles of music is called bebop. It's a genre of modern jazz that has severely revamped chord structures, unusually accented rhythmic phrasing, and lots of improvisation. Now, many of us live our lives in a bebop kind of way, in that we tend to do things differently from others. We take on life as it comes, and we make up stuff as we go along. Now, you may have figured out that beboppers don't like to plan. In fact, they like to do as the great jazz singer Ella Fitzgerald once said, and I quote, they just want to live, baby. They don't want to plan. Another musical style that I like is called the blues. Now, the blues is based on a simple 12-bar musical pattern, and it talks about the hardships and sadness of life, with subjects like the dog died, the man cheated, the heart is broken, lost my job, can't pay the rent, the woman left me, took the kids and the pink Cadillac with the diamond in the back. Now that's sad. But the beauty of the blues is that it shows us we can take our hardest of hard times, the saddest of sad times, add a little wah-wah and some ka-ching, ka-ching, and create a tune that'll make your heart sing. That's the blues. A friend of mine once went through some hard times, some sad times, times that were so hard and so sad that he almost committed suicide. His name is Benny, and his mother had passed away a few months earlier, and he just completed a nasty divorce. Benny couldn't stand the idea that his wife no longer wanted him, or that one day his 2 young sons would be raised by another man. Benny felt that these and many other things were all coming down on him at the same time, and that the only way out of this mess was to end it all. He rented a cheap hotel room. As he was sitting there on the bed, listening to the little radio, trying to work up the nerve to pull that trigger, a commercial came on that played to the tune of the Little Teapot Song. Benny thought back to the time that his youngest son was struggling to learn that tune, and he almost smiled. When the commercial ended, the next song was one that reminded him of the time that he and his ex-wife were so in love. And as he began to reminisce about the good old days, he began to feel good inside. But he quickly turned the radio off, quick. Because as he told me later on, when you're about to commit suicide, the last thing you want to do is feel good. Ruins the whole moment. But wouldn't you know it, as soon as he turned that radio off, he began to hear music from one of the other rooms. And they were playing his mother's favorite song, Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. And Benny could clearly see, because he was convinced that God was telling him through music to stop feeling sorry for himself, to appreciate the things that he had, and to live. And to this very day, Benny has never reconsidered suicide. Ladies and gentlemen, music is an important part of our lives. It is with us every day, in every way. So whether you're in a bebop kind of mood or in a bluesy mood, whether your life is up or whether your life is down, remember this. Music might not save the world, but it might save you. Music might not save the world, but it gives you something to dance to. Music is not written in the key of give up. Music is not written in the key of let go. Music is not written in those keys. Oh no, music might not save the world, but it eases the toils and strife, because music is written in the key of life.